Hi, good morning. This is William Flowers, and you are watching William Flowers in Retirement. Before I go any further, I would like for you to hit the subscription button and to also like my videos and to share my videos. Today, I will talking about retirement, some questions that has been asked. But first, I must say that I'm not a financial counselor. I'm not a retirement expert or a planner. I'm just a guy who has been retired for 4 years. So what what I will tell you is based on my experience and my experience only. So a lot of time people ask how do you know that you are ready for retirement? Well, to be ready, that's a mental and physical thing. Some people retire when they feel like for instance, there's a quote by George Foreman: "It's not at what age you retire, but at what income you retire." So that based on your income, that based on what investments you have. But some people was forced to retire. Some people because of health issues, or they have a spouse or some illness that they were forced to retire. So when to retire, that's a personal decision, and I really can't tell you when to retire. But another question people ask again: how much money do you need? And that's not a one size fit all answer either. How much money you need depends on your lifestyle, depends on where you live, depends on your status, if you're single or you're married. Because with people who are married, you have two incomes combined. And a single person just depends on one income. It also depends on your financial situation. It depends on your mortgage. It depends on the state or the city that you live. Because cost of living varies, depends on where you're at. Another question people ask: what do you do? Things to do when you retire. And then it goes back to you. It goes back to, do you have hobbies? Some people are workaholic and they have to be working. So in retirement, you could do volunteer work. That's always an option. But for people who have hobbies, you could, participate in your hobbies. If you like to travel, you like to play golf, or say you have family like grandchildren. It's more time that you could spend with your grandkids, more time you could spend with your wife. So it all depends. But the most important thing is to be ready mentally. Is to be ready mentally. See, I know a lot of us, we spend a lot of time working, and that's all we do. We from home to work, work to home. And we don't take time to develop other interests. But it's a lot of things to do. Based on my experience, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things to do apart from working, man. There's a whole world out there. My wife and I, we love to travel. We love to travel. We've been traveling even before we retired. Every year we go on a cruise. The only thing that slows us down is COVID, but we would go on a cruise. I have a daughter. She lives in Maryland. I would visit my daughter. I have a son in Nevada. Well, pretty soon I will be living in Nevada, but we visit our son and his family in Nevada. So it's things to do. I like to go walking. I like to go hiking, go to the movies. Those are things that I like to do. I like to do artwork, a little drawing, a little painting. That's what I do. So find something that you like to do, something that is your passion, and then just do it, man. Just do it. See, the worst thing you could do is not to have a plan and just sit home and just watch TV and raid the refrigerator. That's not a good thing. You want to be active physically, you want to be active mentally, man. Because they say if you don't use it, you lose it. And that goes for mental, your mental health also. So the things that I went over with is money. Money is important. You got to have money to live. So you got to live within a budget. You got to you got to create a budget, how much money you need to live. And you cannot spend more than what you earn. Whatever your annual revenue is, you have to live below that. So you have to set up a budget. Try to live within that budget. Practice it before you even retire. So another thing, healthcare. If you're not 65, then you're not qualified for Medicare. So while you're working, most people their employer pay for their healthcare. So in retirement, you might have to come out your pocket to pay for your own healthcare until you qualify for Medicare. So that's another thing that you have to think about. You have to think about income. You have to think about healthcare. You have to think about what you will do, what you will replace work with. Those are things that you have to do. And I think that's about it. But if you all have any questions, man, feel free to just put it in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to help you. And remember, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy. I'm still learning. I'm only 4 years in retirement. I'm still learning. But to me, it's one of the best decisions that I have ever made. And like I always tell people, man, every month we get a statement from the bank telling us how much money we have. But nobody send us a statement, tell us how much time we have. So enjoy your time, enjoy your life. Enjoy time with your family and friends. Okay? Until next time, I wish you peace, love, happiness, and take care of yourself. Goodbye.